Beautiful day today. I guess this felt like the right time to talk about something that's been on my mind. You know, I've been working for over 35 years now, and most of my life, all of my adult life. And I guess I started when I was 15, and by the time I was 18, I was full-time, but between 15 to 18, I was working part-time jobs and going to school. 18 to 22, I was working full-time, and then I had a little baby and went to school with my baby to get a degree or something that would give me a better life and me and my baby a better life. Gosh, I was only 22 years old then, and took him to school with me, and the teachers helped me feed him while I got my education done. But I had to walk to school because I didn't have a car at that time. But yeah, I've been working all my life, as most of us have. And somewhere along the line, Shawn and I started having this dream of sailing and exploring this great world that we have. Most all of my life has been commitments and time frames, schedules and deadlines and responsibilities. Shawn has been on Olivia now 2 years, and 2 years by himself, and with me on weekends, just Saturday. And with a lot of praying and planning and figuring out the budget, we decided it was time for me to retire, and retire early. A little scary. I gave a 37-day notice, and I'm down to 5 days left. So this wasn't an impulsive decision to just quit work. How I got here was, I've done HR, payroll, and benefits for over 30 years. Served in the military for a short period and been in the State Guard for a couple years. Then my role at work changed as of December this year. I no longer was doing the job that I loved and went into an area office coordinator role, doing things that I was so not familiar with, clinical type stuff and EMR system, and I no longer felt that I was helping people like I was. And nothing against the company. Things change, businesses change, and the outline of where the direction of the company wants to go changes, or the roles. With that change came my role change. And after giving it a try, it wasn't something that I enjoyed anymore. And we decided it's now or never. Time feels a little different now in my 50s. And we didn't want to keep postponing this life that we were building. And if we waited for the perfect time, it would never come. So now's the time. Something changed inside me. I stopped measuring success by my titles and my paychecks. My peace, our peace, became more valuable. Olivia became more than just a boat to us. She represents craftsmanship, freedom, shared dreams, healing. And eventually, the fear of not living overcame the fear of working. Freedom kind of means to us that, we're not working on others' deadlines. We're choosing experiences over the constant grind. Yeah, it's a little scary, and I'll let you know. probably in about 2 or 3 weeks after I am retired, how my feelings are. It's a beautiful park here. But one thing I want to say too is that, all of our lives we all work. We work to have things. We work to have a home. We work to have these beautiful cars, the perfect yard. And that just wasn't something that Shawn and I wanted to do anymore. But our life together means a whole lot more to us than this 9 to 5 and working and coming home and having no experiences to show for it. And there's so much in the world to see. In fact, we take a trip to Canada in 2 weeks. We're going for 2 weeks, and we take a trip to Banff National Park and Jasper National Park, and once we come back, then we'll be together on Olivia full time. And our goal is to have her finished by this time next year, or at least be pulling out and putting her on the hard. And we don't have all the answers. We have enough funds to get us through for a year and a backup plan should we need to go longer. We have our cruising money set aside, but we're going for it. We're chasing freedom and an alternative lifestyle. And I encourage anyone, especially at the age when you're in your late 50s and you still have some life left in you and your body still works mostly decent. There's mornings you wake up and things start hurting, and that starts the mindset changing of, I need to do things. I want to see things. I want more. I want different. While you still can. I don't want to work until 65 or 72 at retirement when the body is worn down and no longer able to hike the trails or any of those fun things. I'm not walking into this afraid. I'm walking into this ready. I'm ready to get on Olivia and work full time, side by side Shawn, getting this boat finished so we can live our dream. Because during the midst of all this hard work on her, at some point we started thinking that this is impossible. Olivia came with a lot of work needing done. Wood rot, termite damage, no active termites, but she had a lot of termite damage, bulkheads completely eaten out, so light that you could literally hold them with your hand, pick them right up. And they were so light. And the dream started slipping because we started feeling like this isn't going to work. It's too much, and too much for Shawn. Not too much for him. He's very capable. It's too much every single day, all by yourself. And you have a mountain that you're trying to climb, and it's much easier when you have a partner who's helping you climb that mountain. And you can throw each other that lifeline. These days here in South Carolina can get quite warm. So that's going to be a little bit of my struggle in balancing when to work on her. Shawn right now is in the middle of finishing up a lathe, a very old lathe, close to 100 years old. But it's going to turn out all the metal things that we need created on Olivia, because we do everything by hand, by ourselves. We don't pay out to have someone do it for us. We do it together. Saves money, and there's a bit of a pride in creating something yourself, in the work craftsmanship that goes into it. I'm probably just rambling. but I get very nervous on camera. So you see Shawn more on camera than you do me. But I get very nervous, and then I forget everything I want to say to you. But let's go sit on this park bench. So this is it. Just looking forward to the future and looking forward to this new life of not being doing the grind every day, showing up to work, doing something I no longer like. Yeah, that's going to be different. I've always had a job. I've always had a paycheck coming in. I saved for this day. Not enough, but enough. And that sun is shining right in my face. But, well, I suppose I should get on back home. Today's Saturday, and that's my Olivia work day. They've made some nice walking spaces in here in this park. I bring my grandboys here and they love this park, so they'll be here next weekend. Them and all their energy. So I'll have to bring them back here because we love to walk in. It's always had nice walkways, but it's even better now. They've built some boardwalk surrounding the lake area. Makes it very nice for walking. I might have to get a new routine and come out here once in the morning every day and start walking. That I'm excited for. You know, I've been sitting in a chair in an office for over 30 years, just sitting there, doing my work behind screen. And that's not good on your body, especially as you get older. You're just sitting there. So my new life will be on our schedule, and we'll travel up and down the coast to the Caribbean, hopefully Panama Canal, and then up the West Coast. All the little pubs in between, anchoring out, stars with no light pollution, whatever, so we can see the stars better. Just slowing down time a little bit, so that we can enjoy these years that we have. You can see the trail from the gators. They kind of got a nice little path worn out. I always wondered how people made those moves like that. You know, they just sit the camera down and they walk away as though someone's recording them walk away. No, you sit the camera down, you walk away, you walk back to it, and then you edit the walking back to it. You take it out. I find video editing and making videos pretty fascinating. And I'm getting better at it. Well, I suppose we'll go and talk to Shawn in the shop a little bit. We'll talk for a little bit about our next steps and next plans together.